Oase's versatile PondoVacs are dedicated water feature vacuums with features no utility vac can match. As easy as it is to use, there are some maintenance items that users should be aware of, and some easy fixes to common issues. This video will outline the recommended maintenance procedures and help troubleshoot the most common situations that users may encounter. The way the PondoVac works is simple but ingenious. A powerful motor-driven fan blows air out of the sealed canister, creating a partial vacuum that water rushes up the suction tube to fill. A pair of rubber flaps channel the water first into one chamber, which fills until a float rises, closing one flap and diverting the flow into the second chamber. As the second chamber fills, the water in the first chamber drains out through the discharge hose under the force of gravity. In this way, the vacuum can run continuously, no need to empty it manually, a major time and labor saver. After using your PondoVac, always fully empty and clean the inside of the machine so that any lingering debris does not harden and cause a blockage when you next go to use it. Remove the inlet distributor by twisting counterclockwise to unlock and rinse, ensuring no foreign object is lodged there. Ensure nothing is blocking or hindering the movement of the discharge flap at the bottom rear of the canister. You can access the discharge flap by removing the discharge hose and inspecting the interior of the discharge port. Replace the clean intake distributor and turn clockwise until the arrow is aligned with the locked position on the canister. Rinse, coil, and safely store both suction and discharge tubes. Store the PondoVac in a covered, dry location. If the PondoVac loses suction, it's usually because something is hung up in the machine. Here are a few simple steps to work out what it is and where it is. Step 1. Remove the flexible suction hose and start the machine. Place the palm of your hand over the inlet flange. If you don't feel any suction, proceed to step 2. If you do feel suction and the tone of the machine rises distinctly, then the blockage is inside the suction hose. Shake the tubing vigorously or flush it with a garden hose to loosen and remove the blockage. Replace the suction hose on the PondoVac and resume cleaning. Step 2. Check the two suction flaps on the blue inlet distributor, the twist-on connection between the suction hose and the interior of the canister. Remove the motor head by opening the two blue clamps on the outside of the canister. Remove the inlet distributor by twisting counterclockwise to unlock, and lift the back flap to ensure no foreign object is lodged there. Next, check to ensure nothing is blocking or hindering the movement of the flap on the discharge at the bottom rear of the canister. Access the discharge flap by removing the discharge hose and inspecting the interior of the discharge port. Once the blockage or debris have been removed, and both the inlet and discharge ports and flaps are clean and move freely, close and latch the canister and check for proper function. If there was no debris and both the inlet and discharge ports and flaps were clean and moving freely, move on to Step 3. Step 3. Under the motorhead there are two float cages. The floats move up and down with the rising and falling water levels in each chamber. These floats are protected by filter foams, but over time debris can accumulate within the cages and around the floats, affecting their smooth operation. Smoothly rising and falling floats are integral to the switchover functionality of the machine. If the machine seems sluggish at switchover or fails to suck following switchover, lift off the motorhead, remove the filter retaining caps, and the filters, and rock the motorhead back and forth a few times to ensure smooth movement of both floats. If necessary, clean the filter foams and the area around the floats with a garden hose before replacing the foams and retaining caps. Close and latch the canister and check for proper function. And that's everything you need to know about maintaining and troubleshooting your PondoVac PondoVac 4 and 3, but we're afraid to ask. You can find out more about the PondoVac and all our products on our website and YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.